sometimes we are going to face some of the difficulties. For instance, we may not find some exact font face. In order to make that one, we can just make ourselves. It's not about the coding, anything like that. We cannot do that one right now, but we can design that one in case. For instance, or for example, I can just this one. So exactly we cannot have this font face. We don't know even, though we have given a lot of search on the internet at Google, but we didn't find the exact one. But we can make this one. See, if we find the basic font face, like which is almost similar with this one, then I believe we can make this one by our basic skills in Illustrator. Okay, let's find this one. So I will just take the text tool here and write the name. What's written? ELE, VET, and EO. Okay, that's fine. So I'll go like which font has a similar with this one. Then we'll go for the exact way. So at first, I know that this will look almost like the Montserrat font face. So I'm directly writing that Mon. Here is it, and I'll take extra bold. See, almost similar. Now I'll do one thing, that is I will increase the size of this one. So I can put this one outside and make a similar copy of this one into artboard and give it a bit less opacity than 100%. And I will lock this one. If you don't find the lock here, you can go here and you can find the lock. So that shortcut is Ctrl+Q. Next, I'm keeping that one, overlapping this one like this, and oh, I need to expand it one, otherwise it's not good. So increasing the size for once again, I'll make it almost similar with this one. Okay, almost. Okay, let's see if it's extra bold and if we go for the black. So black is perfect, I believe. So I went for the black. Okay, done. Keeping this one, and I will just increase the gap between the two lines. So with this one, that's leading, I can make that one. So it's done. And eventually there is a problem, like this has some gaps, more gaps between this one. So I will just select them and I'll just make the gap gently. Okay, and they have less gap. Oh, it's some kind of thing. Okay, I can make that one eventually. So that's almost done. And that'll be okay, perfect. Okay, now I keep a copy of that one, keep a copy, and just a great outline of this one. So I need to cut this one because look, the A doesn't have any kind of shape within that one, these two lines. I will just make part of that one from this anchor point to this anchor point, taking the pen tool, similarly from this anchor point to that anchor point. And I'll just take that one and activating the shape builder tool. This is the shape builder shortcut, Shift M. I'll just keep pressing the Alt, I'm just cutting it. Done. It's almost done. But the problem is there's some shapes. I'll ungroup that one. There's the ungroup option, and I will just take that one a bit, and this O a bit this way, and the V a bit this way. Okay, I can make it that bit. Okay, that's done. Great. And eventually the E. Taking the direct selection tool, I will select these two anchor points only, and I just expand that one. Yeah, I can expand that one this way. So we'll take these 2 points, anchor points from direct selection tool, making a bit larger, this, and do the same for this E also. That way. So it's almost done. It looks almost similar. Just we need to change the color. That's it, I think. So completely taking that one as a group, this, and unlocking that one. That is Ctrl+Alt+2. We'll just delete that one. Here it is. And we'll just taking the eyedropper tool. We'll just select the color, and eventually a rectangle, which will be aligned. We'll arrange that one at the back. Start working. It worked. Color is same. That's why it's visible. Let's change the color. Okay, that's done. It's almost similar, no? See, we make font. Though it's not the exact font face. If we do want to change directly, we can, because it's now span fade or outline one, it's not the text. So if we want to change, they're the same with this one, but we have design. So as we're going to need the designs only, it doesn't really matter. As a graphic designer, we can change the font as how we wish. We can do that. So that's it in Illustrator. Now we'll jump into the Photoshop. And this is the design. So we didn't find the exact font face. Now we'll make that one by our skills, obviously. So we'll know it's the same with the basic font face. We don't need that sponsored. We know perhaps. Just I will decrease the opacity of this one. So decreasing that one, I'll take new layer and just activating the text tool and just making the same text what we did in Illustrator. So this is what we just take. So we'll write the same words. I need to ELEVATE. Okay, let's look this way. Okay, now I'll increase the size of this one. Though I told you, obviously, it's not that much handy like Illustrator. But I will make it. We will make it. So eventually this will be not that much difficult. It will be easy apart from everything. So, okay, right now we'll take a copy of this lesson and we will hide this one. Let's see that. And we will rasterize this one. So it's a text. So if you look deeper, it's in the vector file. I mean, it's in the path. It's not in pixel yet. So we'll rasterize this one. So automatically it'll turn into pixel. Okay. So obviously you can see the pixel, but if we find it's a raster, so it will not be. It will obviously going to have some differences. We may not find that one, but there is obviously. Right now we'll do one thing. That is, we will take the pen tool here. In order to divide them into three parts, the ELE, this part, and this, we'll divide them into three parts or in three layers. For that, we'll go or do the same for each and every part, making a box with the pen tool or whatever. You can take the selection tool, whatever you want to use. Just I will select that one, that is pressing the Control and Enter. I'll just give Control X. See, it's vanished. Now I'll press that onto V, so it's pressed here. So I'll put that one here. If I don't need to make anything changes in this one, I can, because it's a different layer right now. On this one, we'll do the same. Let's go with this one, rectangle tool. Directly selecting that one, just Control X and Control V. So it's now in the different layer. And obviously it went into different layers, so three of them are now in three different layers. Now we can edit for each and every layer. You may know this one. This is the basic thing. So right now I will just go for this one. So I'll select this two. Tick, 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 tick. Now selecting that one, I'll just make a fade page. So that's done. And for this one, for A, we'll do the same. How we move P and E. So we can do the same. Selecting that one, pressing V, that means the selection tool. We will shift that one. Unfortunately, we selected this one. Just we need to do the thing that where is this that written, whatever it is. It's written in layer 2. We'll just select that one. Now we can move that freely. That's done. Okay. Now we'll deselect that one. That is Control D. Same case for O, U, and TH. At first we go for the O. That's the layer 3, and do the same. Ta-la-ta-la, ta-la-ta-la-ta-la. Oh, that's it. And as much as possible to look same way with the pen tool on the selection tool. You can, it depends on you which one you prefer. So done. See, now cases, we need to remove this portion of A. That will be easy as a pie. So we'll go for the fade again. Now in this case, we need to do that. We just select from this point this with the pen tool. It matters. So we can go for the same like this way. So you can find like a bit tricky. So that has no perfect definition for this one. You need to make with your hands without pressing any kind of keys from a keyboard. So doing the same, I just did that one. Now I will pressing Ctrl Enter, I select that one. Now what I'll do, you can take the eraser tool to just brush out this one, or just erase this one, or you just simply can press the delete button. See, it's gone. And now it looks like, hey, similar like that. And you need to make a bit longer of this portion. So what you can do, that is, simply you can just make this one, this one, this one, and that one. Okay, it may not look like similar sometimes, or you can just go for the selection tool. Okay, at first you need to select the ELE that layer, and we just go deeply with this one. So, what do we do right now? We'll power this one. Being a bit bigger. You. What is that? Let's make it perfect. I think that's much easier for me, I believe. I'll do the same. See, I will just keep that. I just made a copy of that one before, so I'll just put that one here. It's perfect as I put that one. And now I remove them. Delete heights. Sorry. So here's some falls we can see. So we'll cut that. Let's save them. Okay, I'm supposed not to do the same, but unfortunately it went. I need to press that one in this section. Okay, let's check this one. Right. So now I'll merge them. Merge the layers, and I'll cut. So here's some false bird. Now we'll do. So we can find this one. Just I'll give a foreground color. Done. Told you that it's easy as pie. Now I need to make the perfect alignment with the E. And it's done. So I'll just increase its opacity to 100% and its color same. And there I'll put a background which will be same like this. Okay, so it's off. Now so it doesn't look like similar with that one. I believe it looks that you need to make a bit some sort of steps and find the same. Yeah, it's done. Easy, right? To practice.